Today I'm speaking to Ella. I'm so excited. Ella, how old are you?
16.
16. I want to talk about your success, but then as we just discussed, I also want to make this video today about the traditional treatment you faced before coming here. So your dad is a medical doctor. What kind of doctor is he?
He's a general surgeon, but he mostly does bariatric.
So you were raised sort of in that medical world.
Yeah.
How long have you had CRPS for?
Most of the critical years in a kid's life. I got it when I just turned 12.
So you're just a baby.
Mm-hmm.
And talk to me a little bit about the route you guys went and the program you were in.
So after going just to the pediatrician for a lot of things and them telling me, try some yoga, and then we come back, we're like, it made it worse, what do we do? I went to Duke a few times actually, and it took a few times before they even gave us a diagnosis. And then I did sort of a program there. It was just once a week, and they were like, we can't really help you, so they kind of stopped. And then I went to Boston Children's for 6 weeks.
And talk to me about your experience there a little bit.
So for the first 3 weeks, I was very hard-headed. I fought with them a lot. I don't think they liked me, but...
You hard-headed? No.
No. It was just because, all that time, nothing had ever worked. And, they're there telling me, just do it. But they weren't giving me, a reason why. And, I would ask, why? How is that going to help me? It just hurts. Why? And they couldn't tell me anything. And so it was really hard for me to wrap my head around why I was doing it. But finally, about 3 weeks in, I was like, I'm just going to do it. I want to get out of here. So I just did it. And so I did get to graduate at 6 weeks, and I think I would have been there a lot longer if I hadn't, made that switch. But yes, I was functioning, but it was wrong.
In what way was it wrong, Ella?
Everyone was like, oh my gosh, you're walking. I was walking toe heel, and nobody ever even commented. I didn't even know that that's what I was doing. I thought that I was walking correctly.
Did your pain get better there?
It got worse.
And so, I just want to say that this is Ella's opinion, and being in this field a long time, dealing with so many pediatric patients, also my personal opinion, that I do not like those programs and what I have found out about them. I hate being negative about a specific approach, but so many parents face this choice and they're told by the medical world, this is your only solution. Do you want to get your child better? And then you hand your child to these programs and your parents don't really know what's going on there, right?
Yeah, I felt really alone. There was not a single window even in the building. It was like I was in a baby prison.
So I'm sure the people that work there, don't come to work thinking, I'm going to torture children for a living. They want to get you better.
Yeah.
That is their goal. But their approach is they expect lower pain levels, and you guys are encouraged to report lower pain levels. And you were just telling me some of the friends you made there all reported the same experience, that this needs to end, so I'm going to say my pain is coming down.
Yeah.
And probably not the truth for everybody, but a majority of those patients.
Yeah, there's a lot of lying and faking it. Fake smiles, go hide in the bathroom and cry, and then wipe it off, come back out, and act like everything's fine.
Did you do a lot of desensitization there?
Yeah, they actually told me, all right, we are going to just walk around and randomly hit you.
So they would hit you to get you used to it?
Yeah.
See, to me, Ella, that's a little bit like saying you don't like being slapped in the face, so I'm going to slap you 100 times so you get used to it.
Yeah, and I would say I did get used to it in a sense. I would go home and I would do these things because I wanted to do them, but I would act like they were like it was fine. But you know, I got really good at having a smile on my face but screaming on the inside.
And then, long story short, you ended up here in your pink wheelchair.
Yeah.
You had one of the most decked out wheelchairs I've ever seen. You just didn't have the streamers on the side like little girls have on their
Oh, I
back.
asked for light up wheels, but
Your mom wouldn't care. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm hopeful, which is the difference. It's like before I came, I didn't think I would be here as long as I was, but I didn't know if it was gonna work. I didn't know if there was gonna even be a single change. But from the moment I got here, POTS and gastroparesis just went. Like, they're not even really a thing. They're so minor now.
Then the wheelchair went.
Then the wheelchair.
And the walker went.
Yeah.
Crutches, and here we are. You're walking, and I hear you're doing a whole bunch of things now. How is your pain doing?
You know, that's not really where I would like it to be, but the thing is that I know it's coming because I have had, you know, a few instances where it has dropped, which that never even crossed my mind that would happen.
And it dropped a lot in
Yeah.
NMR, right? So you know it's possible.
I know it's possible, and I know it's coming.
So would you have any advice for other kids with CRPS and facing the choices they have to make about which direction do I go with my care?
It's not a good idea to just fake it.
Improvements.
Yeah.
Be honest with your parents.
Be honest with yourself. Be honest with everyone around you. Because for a long time, I was hiding it. And eventually, it just became too much. I couldn't hide it anymore. And then my world came crashing down. And all of a sudden, all these people at school were like, what happened? And to me, nothing really had changed because I had been experiencing all those things before. I was just really good at hiding it.
So report your pain levels.
Yeah.
Honestly, so that you're not so alone if you're hiding all that from the world and from your parents.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing this video. We're going to film you doing some really strong stuff in NMR so we can show that off, and then we'll check back in when you're ringing the bell.
Okay.